In the heart of Turkmenistan's vast Karakum Desert, where temperatures soar, lies a 10-foot deep pit where flames have been burning continuously for over 50 years. This massive fiery pit is known as the Door to Hell, or the Darvaza Gas Crater. In 1971, a Soviet geologist was drilling in the area when the ground beneath them collapsed, forming this crater. Soon after, a strange smell emerged from the pit, and it was discovered that natural methane gas was leaking from it. Since methane is dangerous, several attempts were made to stop the gas emission, but all efforts failed. Finally, to prevent environmental hazards, the gas was set on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few weeks. However, from that day until now, the fire continues to burn non-stop. This bizarre mountain appears as if it's floating among the clouds rather than water. It's known as Mount Roraima, standing at a height of 2,810 meters. Unlike other mountains, Mount Roraima has a completely flat top, and its waterfall is considered the second highest 3D waterfall in the world. According to a team from National Geographic, this mountain is over 2 billion years old, and for millions of years, no human had ever reached its summit. In 1884, the mountain was first successfully climbed, revealing that it's a flat-topped mountain. Researchers were astonished to find that the mountain hosts unique forms of life. They discovered animal and plant species that had never been seen before. About 53% of the species found on Mount Roraima are endemic, meaning they exist only on this peculiar mountain. NASA's satellite captured an image of the Indian Ocean, revealing objects beneath the water connecting India and Sri Lanka. Locals believe this bridge was built by the Hindu god Lord Rama and is also known as Rama's Bridge, or Adam's Bridge. It's believed that the stones used to construct this bridge could float on water, and many such stones are still found in the area. This 30-mile-long bridge has partially submerged underwater. Scientists discovered that the stones used in the bridge rest on a natural sandbar. Radiocarbon dating revealed that the stones are approximately 7,000 years old, while the sandbar beneath them is only about 4,000 years old. This discrepancy raises the question, how did these stones come to rest on a younger sandbar? It's a significant mystery for science. Have you ever seen a mountain move or change its location? Is such a phenomenon possible? In Tanzania's Ngorongoro Conservation Area, there's a peculiar mountain that shifts its position by about 6 feet every year. That means wherever it's located now, next year it will have moved approximately 20 meters forward or backward, all naturally. Interestingly, if you take some sand from this mountain and keep it at home, it behaves similarly. This fact was confirmed by Tanzania's former president Jakaya Kikwete during a press conference. Scientists conducted various experiments to understand the reason behind this mysterious mountain's movement and found that it's at least 3 million years old and has been shifting its position ever since. Experts believe it's composed of volcanic ash from eruptions of the Oldoinho Lengai volcano, which gives it magnetic properties. Even if some sand is thrown into the air, it doesn't disperse but sticks together. However, the exact reason why this mountain changes its location remains a mystery. We all know that about 29% of Earth's surface is land and 71% is water. Looking at the world map, all the oceans seem interconnected, appearing as if we've merely assigned them different names. However, between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, if you travel through the Gulf of Alaska, you'll witness a fascinating phenomenon. Despite the absence of any physical barrier, the waters of these two oceans don't mix. The reason lies in their differing properties. These two oceans have distinct salinity levels and chemical compositions. You've probably learned in school that water with higher salt content is denser than freshwater. Similarly, the Atlantic Ocean has higher salinity compared to the Pacific, making its water denser. This difference in density and composition prevents the two bodies of water from mixing, even without any physical barrier. In Indonesia, there's an island known as Flores, home to Mount Kelimutu, which features 3 unique lakes. These lakes are situated close to each other, yet each has a distinct color. One is black, another is turquoise, and the third is red. What's even more astonishing is that these lakes change their colors periodically. Sometimes they change color 6 times a year, and other times only once. However, in recorded history, all 3 lakes have never shared the same color simultaneously. The area where these lakes are located is known as Kelimutu National Park. Park officials state that active volcanic activity beneath these lakes causes chemical reactions, leading to the color changes. Gases emitted from the volcano mix with the lake water, resulting in these transformations. Yet the exact reason why all 3 lakes never exhibit the same color remains an unsolved mystery. In the state of Manipur, there's a freshwater lake spanning 287 square kilometers, known as Loktak Lake. It's home to the world's only floating national park, called Cable Lamjao National Park. This lake contains thousands of small and large floating islands, known as phumdis, many of which are naturally formed. Some of these floating islands are inhabited, and there's even a small school on one of them. These islands are composed of biomass that continuously floats on the water's surface. Interestingly, residents living on these islands often feel a gentle swaying motion. Loktak Lake is also the habitat of a unique species of deer called the Sangai, or the dancing deer. This species was once thought to be extinct, but was later found to be surviving on these floating islands. The Sangai deer is now critically endangered, and efforts are ongoing to protect its habitat.